Daniel Spence, welcome back to Woking Football Club.
Thank you very much.
I've been able to say that 2 or 3 times, but it's a little bit different in your case. But before we come to that, can I just say, is it Dan, Daniel or Danny?
I'm a Dan, definitely, yeah.
Definitely
Go
a
with
Dan.
Dan, yeah.
Dan the man, right, okay, good. So that's established. So let's go back to when you were here before. Do you remember what year it was?
It was a little while ago now. It was when I was first year pro at Reading, so I'd say probably 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe about 2008, 2007,
Right.
2008 kind of time. Phil Gilchrist was the manager at the time.
Okay.
And I came in on loan for 3 months, I think it was, around kind of October, November sort of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who did you play alongside in that team?
Oh, there was a few lads. Charlie Moon, Jez, who we played for the other night.
Yeah. Charlie Moon was here for
Charlie
that game.
Moon was here, yeah. I know Charlie from back home as well, so that was nice for him to come back. He mentioned it as well. Jez was one of the star men, even though he was quite young back then. And who else was it? Paul Lorraine at the back.
Yeah.
Who else do we have? Liam Marham.
Yes. He played against us for Farnborough on Tuesday.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There was a few lads, yeah. I forgot a lot of them because it was a while back, but yeah,
Okay.
good team.
Well, I've had a look, as I always do, at where you've been over the last few years, and you've had quite an interesting time in as much as you got involved with the Hoddle Academy, but in Spain. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's right. So when I left Reading, I had like a kind of an exit trial, like a lot of the lads do when they leave pro clubs. And Glenn Hoddle and his kind of staff were there watching, and they invited me over to Spain to play for them and have a kind of trial basis. I did quite well, and they invited me to stay there for a couple of years to, progress my game personally and play in their Spanish team that they ran out there.
Right.
So it was like you live abroad. Obviously, you train with a load of other English boys who've been released, and then you play in the Spanish lower leagues to get a bit of a better experience and try and improve your game.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. So you were actually playing proper competitive football as well as being coached and so on?
Yeah, so at first it wasn't. It was kind of friendlies from local teams, but then they managed to get a bit of an association with the local semi-pro team. And then we were playing in the proper league for points each week, which is what you need when you're developing to play men's football and have something on the line. So it was really beneficial, yeah.
Sure. And along the way you've played for 2 or 3 teams that we're familiar with, like Salisbury, Hayes and Yeading, and notably Eastleigh. When you played for Hayes, was that here?
Yeah,
It
so
was.
the Hayes and Yeading period was my year that I was there. We ground shared with Woking.
Yeah.
Yeah, back then the pitch wasn't quite as good as it is now, which is looking in great shape actually. But yeah, with the 2 teams on the pitch, I think it played a bit of a part. But I've played plenty of times here, so I'm quite familiar with the surroundings.
Yeah. And Eastleigh, you played 34 times, I think, for Eastleigh, or?
Yeah,
Something
well,
like
one
that.
season. No, it was quite. I had 2.5 seasons at Eastleigh,
Right.
and I played quite a few times. Yeah, one managed to win this league with Eastleigh actually, which is a really good achievement. Yeah.
Who was the manager there then?
The manager was Richard Hill at the time, and then obviously leaving Eastleigh, went on to Sutton afterwards, which
Yeah.
is where I've come from to join Woking this time
Right.
around. Yeah.
And we were just chatting before, and just to make it clear to supporters, you have actually completely left Sutton, haven't you?
Yeah, so there was. I had a year left at Sutton. It became evident that I probably wasn't going to play as much as I would have liked. So when the opportunity came to come to Woking, I spoke to Dowse and Martin, and they obviously sold the club to me. They didn't need to, because I know how big a club it is. Like I said, I've been here before, and seeing the ground, meeting all the staff around the place. I'm really excited to get going now, because I've been training and playing with Woking for the whole of pre-season with the view to move, and it's kind of dragged on a little bit in terms of getting the deal done. But now I'm signed, and I'm raring to go. I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Brilliant. And I've got just one more stat that I'm going to throw at you.
Okay.
If this is incorrect, I apologise in
Okay.
advance. But from what I read, you've managed 1 goal. Is that correct?
That's incorrect.
It's incorrect. Good.
Not by many, I must add. 1 goal, to be honest, was for Woking back in.
It was against Crawley.
Against Crawley away. I must say it was a 25-yarder. It kind of trickled in, but all the same. And then I've scored for Sutton as well. Yeah, I'm more of an assist man. I must admit. I'm looking to hopefully supply decent crosses, through balls to the strikers and midfielders to do their job, and like say defenders in the team to keep clean sheets. So hopefully I can add my qualities to that side of things. If I can pop up with a few goals as well, I'd be delighted. But yeah, it's not my main asset, but I'm hoping to add to that as I'm getting older.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you're a fullback. You can play either side, I believe.
Yeah. So
or you prefer the right side.
To be honest with you, I'm right-footed predominantly. I'm happy using my left foot, and playing left or right is the same to me. To be honest, I'm happy going either side. I probably would prefer right predominantly, but I don't mind either.
Right. Yeah. And last question: how do you fill your time outside training on Tuesday and Thursday evenings and playing on Saturdays?
So currently I am waiting to start a new job at a school. So for the last kind of 5 or 6 years, I've been in and out of different schools, doing a bit of coaching, doing a bit of teacher's assistant kind of work, and that's kind of the role that and the route that I'm going to be taking from now on with the part-time football. It fits nicely. It's what I enjoy doing. So yeah, anything to do with PE teaching, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And what part of the world will that be in?
Local, yeah. I'm a Reading lad, so not too far from here, and it will be local to Reading. So it all fits in nicely. Coming to Woking, playing my games here, and getting my football going, and hopefully being successful.
Well, we hope so too.
Yeah,
it's great to see you back here after all these years.
Yeah,
and thanks for your time this evening.
Thank you very much. Cheers.